So one thing we always love to say is that activism doesn't pay, right? Activism doesn't pay in the entertainment space. It never has. It never will. There's very few examples of woke TV shows or movies doing very successful. And Barbie was probably one of the ones that they latch onto so much because they don't understand that, oh, look, you have this girl boss movie. Look at that doing $1.5 billion. That means every girl boss TV show and movie is going to do $1.5 million. No, that's not how this goes, ladies and gentlemen. It's very clear that Barbie succeeded because Barbie had a namesake that has been around for multiple decades and generations that spans so many people's memories and lives, so many women's lives that they had to go see this film. It was basically the Black Panther for women. That's what it was. So people went out and go saw that movie. They supported it, all good, made a ton of money, fantastic. But that's not what happens here with Amazon's Rings of Power. And now we're seeing what happens when activism, when it's chosen first, what it leads to. It always leads down the same exact slope, and that is the layoff slope. That is the firing slope. That is when people have to realize that their worth is not based in their activism. Their worth is actually based on how much money they can produce for a company. And in this scenario, Amazon's Rings of Power has lost the company a ton of fucking money. So let's get into this article, guys, from Fandom Pulse. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Like the video to push us out into the YouTube algorithm, and consider subscribing to my manga channel. The links are in the description box below. I will love to see you there. So it says massive layoffs coming to Amazon Prime Video after disastrous Rings of Power first season. Amazon Prime Video has announced sweeping layoffs affecting several hundred roles across Prime Video and Amazon MGM Studios. This decision comes in the aftermath of the costly and ill-fated first season of The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power. Let's delve into the details surrounding this major shakeup within the streaming giant. Senior Vice President Mike Hopkins delivered the unsettling news to employees in an email revealing the elimination of roles across Prime Video and Amazon MGM Studios. The move is in an attempt to recover from the aftermath of the extravagant but disastrous first season of The Rings of Power. Now listen, ladies and gentlemen, the funny thing is it's not just Rings of Power that is losing Amazon a ton of money, okay? Amazon, it's weird because Amazon Prime as a whole has a little bit of an identity crisis, and it all depends on who actually directs the TV show that is showing up on Prime. It has some great TV shows. A lot of people love Reacher. Reacher is a fantastic TV show for a lot of people. Rings of Power is a universally hated TV show. A lot of people love to hate Rings of Power because it deserves every bit of hate that it gets for disrespecting Tolkien the way that it does. And not only that, Twitch is just bombing heavily for Amazon. You cannot convince me that Twitch is profitable at this point. There's no way Twitch is fucking profitable. Twitch is being subsidized by Amazon overall, and that's the only way that Twitch is allowed to survive and make the stupid decisions that it's making every single day. The problem with Twitch is that they don't have the ability to make a decision and lose money and worry about closing down. It's Amazon, right? So even if they lose millions upon millions of dollars, so long as Jeff Bezos wants to have a Twitch, there will be a Twitch. It doesn't matter if it's losing money. Amazon will make it up some way, shape, or form with another portion of their company. They don't need Twitch to be profitable. That's why Twitch makes these dumb decisions, knowing that they're never going to be removed anyway in the first place. It says Hopkins acknowledged the difficulty of the decision, stating that it's hard to say goodbye to talented Amazonians, such a terrible name for your employees, who've made meaningful contributions on behalf of our customers' team and business. The effective employees will receive packages that include a separation payment, transitional benefits, and external job placement support to ease the transition. The full internal memo for Amazon. Okay, here we go. So let's read the memo exactly from the president's mouth, or vice president, whoever this is. Let's read it straight from his mouth and see what he said. Team. Every time a vice president or CEO says team, you already know it's going to be good. It says, we've taken significant steps towards our long-term visions of making Prime Video the first choice entertainment destination for customers worldwide. And I'm proud of everything we've accomplished as a team to date. Our investments in programming, marketing, and technology have enabled us to expand our selection of blockbuster movies, hit TV series, live sports, the world's largest TVOD catalog, along with 650 partner channels worldwide, and AVOD services, including Freevee, all available in a single destination, delighting customers around the globe. And through our acquisition of MGM, we've increased our investments in theatrical films and driven growth in MGM Plus and our licensing and third-party production businesses. Yet at the same time, our industry continues to evolve quickly, and it's important that we prioritize our investments for the long-term success of our business while relentlessly focusing on what we know matters most to our customers. Throughout the past year, we've looked at nearly every aspect of our business with an eye towards improving our ability to deliver even more breakthrough movies, TV shows, and live sports in a personalized, easy to use entertainment experience for our global customers. As a result, we've identified opportunities to reduce or discontinue investments in certain areas while increasing our investment and focus on content and product initiatives that deliver the most impact. As a result of these decisions, we will be eliminating several hundred roles across the Prime Video and Amazon MGM Studios organization. Now, the funny thing is, these vice presidents, these CEOs, man, they always go the long-winded route just to tell you that you lost your job. You know what I mean? Like, they can't just come out straight out and say, you know, we've made some bad decisions and we're going to have to let some people go. They can't do that. They have to tell you this whole amazing story that in the next 30 seconds, you're not going to give a shit about because you're no longer going to be part of the company. Like, that's the funny thing. Like, they tell you this whole big thing about family, this whole big thing about working as a team and how far that you guys went and how successful you were. They do all that knowing that in 30 seconds, once they tell you that you're fired, you're not going to care anymore. But they do that to try to be, you know, politically correct. They don't just want to be aggressive with it and say that they fired you and then kick rocks. It says, today we will begin to reach out to colleagues who are impacted by these role reductions. Notifications will be sent out shortly, and we expect all notifications in the Americas to be completed this morning, Pacific time, and most other regions by the end of the week. We are following local processes, which may include time for consultation with employee representative bodies, possibly resulting in longer timelines to communicate in some countries. This is a difficult decision to make, and one that my leadership team and I do not take lightly. It is hard to say goodbye to talented Amazon, oh God, I hate that word, who've made meaningful contributions on behalf of our customers, team, and business. Thank you for your dedication and work. To help with the transition, we're providing packages that include blah, blah, blah. We already talked about that. Our prioritization of initiatives that we know will move the needle, along with our continued investments in programming, marketing, and product, positions our business for an even stronger future. Prime Video is one of the most popular benefits for Prime members and one of the most widely used entertainment destinations in the world. I'm proud of the work you do every day on behalf of our customers, and I'm looking forward to continuing to build our business for the future. Mr. Mike. So again, ladies and gentlemen, when you spend $1 billion on an IP that loses so much viewership, which means that you lost so much money, there is no way that there's not going to be ramifications for that. Even for a company as ridiculous as Amazon, there is going to be a domino effect. When you lose that amount of money, somebody has to pay the bill. There's no way that you're going to be able to spend $1 billion, ladies and gentlemen, billion would it be, and not lose jobs when that TV show flops majorly. There is no freaking way on this green earth. This show did terribly viewership wise. Not only that, people didn't even finish the show. 2/3 of people didn't finish the show. Only 37% of viewers completed the series. That is so ungodly terrible. And you have people on Twitter trying to say, oh, 37%, that's close to the normal average. Yeah, that's fine and everything. But here's the difference. The shows that are doing better than Rings of Power didn't spend anywhere near $1 billion freaking dollars in order to do it. Nobody spends $1 billion for only 37% of viewers to complete the series. That is a major mega flop. There is no other way to put it other than that. So if you spend $1 million, $2 million, $10 million, whatever on a TV show and you're getting 45% completion rate, most people will be okay with that because they would still make their money or at least break even. But when you're spending $1 billion to only get 37%, somebody's head's got to roll, and it's not going to be Jeff Bezos. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.